Hello there, everyone, and welcome to an episode of Jab in the Hut. I'm sorry, I'm not in the hut, obviously. I am in now the spare bedroom. I think I'm just giving, the last couple of videos that I've had is just basically a toury, like obviously the house. So this is a spare bedroom where all the crap is, and my PlayStation 5. And stuff. This is where I come to kind of exercise, as you can see from the treadmill and the cross trainer and stuff like that, or try my best to exercise. Uh, sometimes that goes out the window, and I just like to eat a kebab and pretend I'm exercising with my hands and my arms. Straight into the gullet. Anyway, just basically wanted to say today's performance from Celtic was fantastic. Just what was needed for the coming back of Martin O'Neill and Sean Maloney at the Hill. A great performance, really, really filled with confidence. I think the difference is from Nancy being in and playing that system, it really, really messed with the players' confidence. And obviously, when you come in and change a system and you start leaving out players who have been playing in a Martin O'Neill system and being quite comfortable in that system and basically not thinking that they've done anything wrong, to go from that to playing Nancy's system, which was making players feel uncomfortable, making them feel like they're in the wrong positions and making them feel like they're going to lose their starting places and literally fall into negative, not going to play kind of thinking. Because at the end of the day, you're dealing with human beings here. You're not dealing with robots. You're not dealing with robots that are just going to go out there and play the game like they've been programmed to. You're dealing with human beings. Human beings feel sadness. They feel fear, and we also feel happiness. So at the end of the day, that's all people want. Really, is that not true? Even big footballers that are earning way too much wages. This is what we basically have. So yeah, performance today was really, really good. 4-0 against Dundee United. Martin O'Neill's back. The feel good factor is back. I feel the greatness of today was the calmness and the formation, obviously, and the fans singing Martin O'Neill's name. We are so glad to see Martin O'Neill back, and it's just brought a calmness to the fans. It's brought a calmness to the way we play. I thought the goal from Yang today was very justified. Yang, I thought, was great today. I thought he came back and tackled. He really worked hard for the team. Engels, I just think he likes playing in that Martin O'Neill kind of format. Do a pass but try and win the ball back. It's that diamond that the kind of play really, really works around getting the ball back, I think. And I feel like when Engels scored, it really upped his confidence a little bit because, Engels has been trying his very best to try in these systems that he's had to try and get the games right. I think Engels is a solid player. I think he's just trying his best. Matt O'Reilly, this was exactly what happened to Matt O'Reilly when he was playing for Celtic. He just really, really couldn't get in the team because he couldn't find his place. And Engels is exactly the same. And I think in a Martin O'Neill team, I think he's found his place. He just needs to kind of sit there and let Callum McGregor pass the ball. And the same with him. Like, he just needs to kind of float around and free float. That's what I think Engels' game is. So obviously he scored today. Then we had Negrin coming on, snatching one as well, which was quite good for Negrin because he's like our top scorer. Even though he's out the team, he's in the team, he's out the team, he's in the team. To me, I think Negrin needs work. I think you can't really play a ball into Negrin and hope that he's going to hold it up because he's his demeanour, his pace. He's a very, very slow player, but my God, he seems to always come up with a goal, and that makes him important, I think. I think he can get a goal from just any situation, any lapse of play, from the opposition team. I think he can get in there and get a goal. So yeah, I really liked that about Nygren today, and then obviously Maeda got his goal as well, which was fantastic. I like Maeda. I would love him to stay. But I know it's obviously his head's turned a little bit. I would love Maeda to stay, but I'd love him to either play in the left or the right. I think he's in that kind of form. I think he likes to drift in and not be noticed until he scored that goal. I think he's a phenomenal player. I think he terrorises. And I think his work engine is just fantastic. Even when he comes back for being injured, he just runs. He just runs and gives defenders torrid times because they don't know where to look. They don't know if he's behind them or not. He's just that quick. And he's not scared to obviously, hold the ball up. But I think to have him play through the centre, yeah, it's a bit of a task. I think we still need a striker to stand up there and kind of bring the midfielders into play and things like that. But yeah, fantastic performance today. I thought every player did well. Okay, I'm not obviously just going to jump in and say, right, that's us, that's it, we're firing, we're going to win the league and stuff like that. No, 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 no. There's still games to play and there's still confidence to be built because really, if you're asking the players, this is a great performance from them, a clean sheet as well. That was Nancy, but we would have been 3-0 down. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. I just think his rate of play was quite. It was too terrifying at the back. Too open at the back, and I just love that Martin O'Neill's come in there and just solidified that. He's brought Scales and Trusty back in. The two of them just mop up after each other. I mean, there was a point the day where Trusty made a mistake, and Scales was just right in there running back and making sure that mistake just turned into nothing. And it was great. It was fantastic to see, and that's what I think is the difference for this. You need a four at the back. You really do. You really need that solidity in that defensive area. You could see that Scales was just confident again. You could see that Trusty was just, he was just happy to have a man support him because in that Nancy system, Trusty looked like he was going to get sent off in every game because he was just frustrated. So yeah, I'm not jumping in here and I'm not saying that's us, we're going to win the league now. There's still games to go and like I said, there's still confidence to be boosted. These players need to get results obviously and they need to get their confidence back to feel like winners again. And today they were winners. And hopefully that just continues. Hopefully. And it was nice to like I put up a post, or no, I never put up a post. I replied to a post that was on Facebook, and it was just all the players training. And the mental thing about that is under Nancy's reign, not one of those players looked like they were enjoyed training, and that's a difficult thing to kind of look at, and it's just good to see. And when Sean Maloney and Martin O'Neill took over, the photos were different. There were smiles, and I put up a comment and I just said, you know what? It's good to see the players smiling. It's really good. Because that's a lot to take in. And today, they did the job. So well done. Well done, players. Well done, fans, for supporting the team and singing Martin O'Neill's praises for coming back because we need them. We need them because I don't know what's going on at that club. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes at that club. I don't know. But hopefully we get a few signings in by the end of the transfer, by the end of January, obviously. But we really, really need striker. We really, really need a striker, and that's the main priority. in this window. But anyway, yeah, I hope you are all enjoying your Saturday. I hope you enjoyed the game. And remember, doing something means everything. I'm sorry for the light coming down on my head, but I'm actually standing right under it. Sorry, you've actually got an HD version of my whole head and beard and face and nose and everything. You could probably smell my breath if you came up right close to your phone at this point, or your TV, wherever you're watching me for. But anyway, listen, doing something means everything. Enjoy yourselves, be safe, and I'll see you next time. Okay, catch you. Ciao, Bella.